Hi, up now we've got a Mercury Vapour lamp with a wood's glass envelope, hence it looks black, and the purpose of this lamp is to give out UV. It's a very deep purple light. It's not good to look at it for too long, but I'll show you it in a light. It's a lamp that has a ballast filament inside, so you can plug this into a normal lamp holder and it will work. In fact, the filament is in series with the arc tube, and the filament of light helps to warm up the arc tube so that it strikes, and when it's struck you can see both items on. Obviously the light is quite dull. The envelope of the lamp gets very hot, and you know, be very careful not to burn yourself if you get blooming hot. I've had this running just to check that it's working. It has been hanging up in the collection, and I thought, well, it's about time it came down and showed itself. I can show you the nice clear etch. Trying to get it so you get the etch without the reflection from that light. Hold on, let me turn that off and see if we can get the normal daylight. Not having much luck. I'll put it back on again. Not having much luck at all. Well, there's the etch. It's made in England. Code looks like 82. Yeah, code's 82. MTBW, that's the type of lamp it is. Made by Atlas. 240, 250 volt. 170 watts. It looks like 170. Yeah, I think it's 170. Mercury Vapour. That's all it's got on there. But they say the 08 will tell you, hopefully, the year it was made. I've had it a few years, I must admit. I always thought the internal arc tube was knocked to one side, but I've just looked at it and it seems to be okay. I will light it up, so bear with me while I do this, because it's over a period of a little bit of time. So let me plug it in. Right, we've plugged the light in. We'll wrap up full power, and you will immediately see the ballast filament, and that, as I say, is in series with the arc tube. Turn it on its side, you can probably just see the arc tube inside, and that will slowly light up. As I say, this is wood's glass, which is a very, very dark glass, which allows for certain rays to come through, but not other rays. And I even smell it at the moment. That's not the rays, obviously, it's the fact that the lamp does get quite hot. And while I'm talking, you may just see the arc tube lighting up. They do make one of these with a 3-pegged BC cap or base, which needs starter gear, so you'd have to have an external ballast or choke to run it, which would mean that you have not got the filament inside. but they're more trouble because, as I say, you do need the extra gear. This is taking a time to warm up. I know it's there because I can see it's slight blue. Probably see it now. See the arc tube coming on nicely. And it's getting pretty warm as well. So that, we'll say, is on the maximum power. They don't look very bright, but believe me, for such things as parties and that, they use these. I don't think they're a very safe thing to have on all the time because they do produce a bit of UV, and which is not very safe. But anyhow, if you're wearing a white shirt or something like that, or some washing up powder certainly will fluoresce. The white shirt becomes even whiter. So anyhow, there's the lamp. I'm going to turn it off now because it's not a good idea to keep on. So any questions, please ask, and I'll try and get back to you. I'm going to turn it off now. With these things, you can't be too careful. It's nice to demonstrate them, but at the end of the day, they're probably not a nice thing to be on too long. There's the actual lamp. It's quite a long-necked lamp. I don't know the age. Got an idea my mate might know. Well, he would see the number that I've quoted, and he will probably look it up and say, ah, that's so and so and so and so. I, for one, do not know. You can still get this type of lamp. I don't know whether it's this particular version, but I know they do make mercury vapour lamps that have this black glass or woods glass. We occasionally see them on eBay. They're not cheap, and as I said, they do need starter gears. If they've got an internal filament, okay, but without it, you need a starter. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. Any questions, please come back, and I'll try and answer them. Anyhow, thanks again. Thank you.